Good evening and tonight, viewers. I'm not James, but you might be. Last time on Let's Play Final Fantasy VII, well, we committed an act of eco-terrorism. And now, we're going to kick some people out of a bar. We are just the best. I could go over to this building in the southeast, but I don't want to yet. I have never seen that line of dialogue before. I guess if I rush over to him. Okay, so I'm learning all kinds of stuff today. This time. Tifa, our childhood friend. Yeah, I really don't like his character in Remake. Like, he's funny and charming, I guess, but man, he's just like one long fat joke. I hate it. It's like, okay, here's my challenge to game developers. Have an overweight character where their every single line isn't about eating. It's not hard. Also, if you look in the bottom right there, you can see the word Texas. So, you know, I guess good rep for my home state. Anyway, let's just get out of here. The place is dead anyway. Nah, you gotta use that. You gotta do that to progress the plot. That's a pinball machine. What happens if someone wants to play pinball? I mean, I know Machina Bridge pointed that out. But still. So there's going to be a segment later in the game where, depending on how nice you are or mean you are to certain characters, a scene will play out differently. I generally shoot for Tifa because, I mean, it's canon. At least to this version. God only knows how the remake will end up. We'll see why she's so doting. Oh, several episodes in. More like dozens of episodes in. I don't even know where he's gonna go. So let's see, we got looks like a 2-liter of Sprite or ginger ale. You got a beer mug, an ashtray, some matchbooks, and then this thing in the top left. Whiskey bottle, maybe? I'm trying to think what that is. Honestly, it looks like medicine, but maybe it's that kind of party. Well, let's talk to everybody. Let's see what happens if I say yeah. We will fight some soldiers later, and yeah, they do not play around. They are stronger than average opponents. Good lord. Get a nice little repartee going. Yeah, he just doesn't care about anything. Let's play some pinball again. Anyway, Cloud's gonna go somewhere. To this day, I've played this game several times, and I still don't know where he thinks he's going to go. I mean, you could say the big city, but this is the biggest city in the game, so there ain't no bigger city than this. Both of these lead to the same dialogue. I'll be apologetic just in case it matters. Yeah, there's some subtle relationship values. I've read some guides that say, oh, do this stuff, and your relationship will improve with them. I've read other guides that say, no, that stuff doesn't matter. So yeah, who knows? I don't. Then again, it's been a while since I looked up a guide. But I generally know how to get the Tifa outcome, shall we say. Know, like, how they're reminiscing this together. Uh, they are nowhere near where that well is. Maybe they just both have, like, maybe they're just both really good at visualizing. Also, this is one instance where you can really tell the remasters clean some stuff up. I'll explain when it happens. It looks like 5. Maybe this is just one of those universes. You know, like how in the Pokemon universe, Ash is like 10 or 11, but he is autonomous and is allowed to go do his own thing. Strong, optimal, loyal, decisive, intelligence, elite. Could be RB. Reserves? No, they're not reserves. They're the front line. I'll figure it out. By the way, if you hear lines shuffling in the background, my rabbits are playing around. They're good bunnies. When in the original PlayStation version, her face looked kind of weird. But yeah, you can tell that they really cleaned some of this up. Still got the hoof hands, which is weird. I feel like in terms of photorealism, FF8 is about as good as you're gonna get, at least for the PlayStation era. I mean, look, they got the hoof hands. Cloud's hand. I guess they're supposed to be black leather gloves, but it looks like he has hooves. sure I'm not the only one to point this out. $1,500 gil. I will absolutely not be spending any of this. Well, eventually, but probably not out of this money. If you're hurting for help, you probably don't have money. Anyway, that's the first time we hear the rest jingle. This is Barrett's theme. We can flirt with Tifa here, so I'm gonna... Yeah, Tifa will be joining us. She is a martial artist. Kinda low HP, not great defense, but she's fast and she hits appreciably hard. Doesn't get a great weapon loadout though. I'm not gonna explain it. This is 2024, or whatever year it is when I'm uploading this. Go use the internet, buddy. So Marlene's gonna 10 bar. Fun. Anyway, yeah, now we can access the materia. So, materia works like this. There are 5 kinds, but for right now, all we concern ourselves with are green, which is magic. Gives you the ability to cast that spell. As it levels up, you will gain more magic. However, the equip effect is always the same. Magic materia lowers your HP and strength and increases your MP and magic. Though it doesn't lower your strength so much that you can't also do the occasional physical attacking. So I'm gonna put restore on him. You take ice and you take lightning, because that's gonna play real nice in the next area. Now, there are 2 types of slots. Well, I mean, if you have 2 materia slots next to each other, they might be linked. If they are linked, there is something you can do with them. I'll explain that this episode. So you don't even have to wait that long. Well, let's go through here. All materia. Ether, always a plus. And that's a save point. I mean, they explain what it does. It's like every other Final Fantasy. Oh! Now, if a slot is linked, that will match this blue materia. They say it's blue, it looks gray to me. With whatever it's next to. So Restore All means that I can multi-target with a cure spell exactly once. Yes, this game limits multi-targeting. So this means that once per battle, Cloud can target everyone with a cure spell, but then he can't. You can cast all, or you can multi-target X number of times, where X is the level of the all materia. Up to 5 times. There's some other times, there's another way to push that number above 5, but it is way later in the game when we'll be encountering it. So that's materia in a nutshell. I keep Restore All on Cloud because he's our best mage right now, and he can also do damage with his physical attack. Whereas Tifa is probably our weakest attacker. Yeah, see, her attack is 28. Attack is just your strength plus your weapon attack power. So Cloud's strength is 22, and Buster's sword has 18 strength, so 40 attack. Defense is just vitality plus armor. Bronze Bangle has 8 defense, Barret has 23 vitality, 31 defense. Let me take you through the status thing before we call it an episode. So that's page 1, just sort of like your stats. Magic is magic attack, spirit is magic defense, dexterity is speed, etc. I believe the defense percentages are evasion. It'll be a while before we get anything with magic defense percentage. This is your element loadout. So have invalid and absorb refer to whichever elements are due to materia or equipment you either take half damage from, take 0 damage from, or absorb. Attack means that your attack will deal that element of damage. So if a monster is weak to that element, you will deal more damage. If they absorb it, you heal them, etc., etc. Effect: attack and defend. Defend means that you are immune to that status effect. Attack means that your attack will deal that status effect. So, like if you say defend death, that means you won't fall to sudden death. If you have attack death, that means your attack will occasionally cause sudden death. That's about it for the key items to know. But yeah, next time we'll go do some more eco-terrorism. I'm not James, you might be. Now have a good one, everybody.